Wait, maybe this actually.
Wait. Wait.
See if that was it.
What is it?
Track 1 and track 2. Maybe
Yep.
this. That was it. Sorry. Yep, definitely my fault.
How did you find that?
I just know that it's a setting. Yeah. So when I was making the behind the beat videos, I do 2 tracks of audio. One is from Ableton and one is my mic. I guess my mic was set as track 2. So then when Ableton's not there, it's only good. Anyway, who cares? It's boring.
Source audio,
We're
people.
here, bro.
How was that for? This is what happens when we're doing 8 different types of videos, 2 different types of streams, all with the same microphone on the same computer, in the same room, in the same whatever.
Pretty much, yeah. But I got to fix that. I got to make it more streamlined. I will work on that. In the meantime,
Guys, all we can say is that we're sorry and we will try to be better in the future.
yes, we will.
Spoken like somebody who got in trouble for doing some weird shit in Congress. Anyway, hello everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but what would an 8 Graves live stream be without at least 90 seconds
It's tradition.
of audio not working, of video not working, of me tweaking out for some reason? If there's not technical difficulty, did we even stream?
Right.
Let's be serious. Thank you for joining us. I read, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Salt. So, first of all, if there was any confusion with the time, I apologize. All of my devices are still in between Eastern time and Tennessee time.
Yeah,
so
that might be it.
if I goofed that up, I apologize. But hopefully I did not. I don't know. But welcome everybody. I know it was the tech guru did not do anything this time. Shadow, there was no tech guru involved in this one. I have no idea how to work. I have this audio unit, no idea how to use it. Took me like 20 minutes to get sound so I could watch a YouTube video the other day.
Boy.
Not great. But welcome everybody. This is the celebratory live stream for the release of King of Nothing. So far, all the comments on YouTube, I answered all the comments between last night and this morning. There's been a lot of comments on this video, a lot of positive stuff. There was one person that said they hate the second verse and it ruins the vibe, and they've been listening to us for a long time and they hate it. And of course, that's the comment I remember because it's me. But all the rest of the comments were very, very nice. So thank all of you for listening. Shadow, there was nothing crazy. We actually had like I feel like it was a very serious pre-release stream. I feel like it was very like I don't know.
What, Discord?
Yeah, it was like somber.
I guess it was, yeah.
It was heavy, but it was nice. It was like heavy emotional in like a good way. So
Yeah.
maybe we should start capturing those and posting those for folks who miss them.
That's a good idea.
We should do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't do anything crazy. It was just it's the same kind of thing, and it'll be similar to what we do here today, Shadow. So if you missed the Discord one, you'll get to catch up with this, and this will be a chat that will hopefully be somewhat the same, but hopefully a little bit more lighthearted. And there we go. Hammy, so I did do it wrong.
So if Hammy says
it's wrong, then I screwed it up.
Yeah.
Hammy, so I
Sorry,
had I guess my computer is still set to New
Eastern? Yeah.
New York City time. So I'm like, everything is moving around since I moved, and I that means I did it wrong. So I'm sorry if I pulled a switcheroo. My bad. Hello Eternal. And my date was confused. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot, Cole, you had your date. Hope that went well. Mitten, thank you so much. I'm so happy you've been listening all that time. And I'm so sorry that COVID has to be associated with our music for you.
Oh, boy.
A foul time. Anyway, yeah, if you missed the Discord stream, we're going to talk about a lot of the same stuff here. As usual, this is the same. Yeah, it's just me screwing up. Oh, and Hammy, you also missed that we had like 5 minutes where we didn't have audio. So tech stuff in general. So yeah, thank you for joining us. And we're going to talk a little bit about the song today. You guys are welcome to ask any questions that you have. Otherwise, we'll just yap for a little bit. It's always good to catch up with everybody. It seems we have a lot of the regular people and then a couple new people. So if you have any questions, if you have anything you would like to know about the song, any production questions for Nick, any lyrical questions for me, feel free to ask. Also, feel free to ask any other questions that you may or may not have. You are welcome to ask us kind of whatever you want. Koi, I'm glad it went well. And Mitten, we wrote a record like during the middle of the COVID stuff.
We did.
And
what record was it actually? The Everyday Oblivion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of those songs were kind of Sky, hell yeah, we love yapping, dude.
Yeah.
So a lot of the songs were like kind of inspired by what was going on in the world at that time. So I guess it's kind of fitting that it worked for COVID. Or is a little thematic to that. Nick is copying the lyrics. We're gonna play the song for you guys.
Can you give it to them?
You can if you want.
Do we not do that normally on the
No.
YouTube?
But hey, why not?
Okay.
Look, we're trying new things.
We've only done this 95 times. You'd think I'd remember.
Now they all become. I like how on Tuesday I was like, all right, like I'll see you tomorrow for the stream. You're like, all right. Then Wednesday I'm like, all right, I'll be over in like an hour and change. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Bro, because I'm always like doing something else. I always forget. Yeah.
Nick is so funny. Phantom P. Oh, Koi is pinging you about Phantom's PSDs.
Yeah, DM me on Discord if you haven't already. I'll check it soon.
And Shadow is going to DM you something also apparently. So yeah. Again, I apologize if I switched up the time on anybody and confused, messed your day up. But otherwise, we're here and we're gonna chat and talk about King of Nothing. So, okay. So the song we talked about it a lot in the pre-release, and I know a lot of you were here, but I know some of you weren't. So if we go over stuff more than once for some of you, I apologize in advance. But King of Nothing, kind of. Tom, thank you so much, friend. We appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Song was kind of about the COVID time, and shortly after that, I guess it's a little after that. It's 2024, so it's far after that.
It's kind of like the aftermath of it, I would say.
I guess
where it led you.
I think I associated because part of how I jammed up my eye was getting COVID, even though I didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Although I didn't get COVID until 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
I made it all that time. I was actually convinced I was immune to COVID.
Yeah, it just took a new strain or something.
Something got me.
Yeah.
The first.
Yeah, but that's because you were coughing so hard.
No, like, like I was
convulsing.
No. Like I was coughing so hard that I was like, if I don't stop coughing soon, I will pass out.
Yeah.
Like I would be coughing for so long that I was like, I don't have an opportunity to breathe. You know,
I guess that's really the scary thing about COVID, that it will succumb due to not being able to breathe.
Yeah, there's 3 times in my life where I got sick and I knew I was going to be okay, but I was like, I get how people die from this now.
Yeah, like you're just on the edge of death.
Yeah, like if I was a less healthy person, this would claim me for sure. If I wasn't jammed up, like if I was a little bit more jammed up than I am currently, I would not survive this. It was once with COVID, once with the flu, and when I had neurovirus, and I was like, oh,
dude, flu. It was in November of last year. I literally was like,
oh, I get
concerned.
it now. Yeah, oh, I get it now.
I was like, this is what it feels like to almost die.
Yeah. It's bad.
And
dude.
you're like, if I go to sleep and wake up the next day, it'll be better. And you wake up the next day, you're like, it's the same.
Yeah. Or worse.
Like I've never taken so much Tylenol in my entire life. Like I don't take that stuff.
Oh, I'd be popping them Tylenols when I gotta. Chelsea, good for you, dude. You dodged that shit. The first couple times that people close to me had it, I was like, especially when Arlene had it. We were living together and she got sick and she's like, I'll go sleep in the spare bedroom. And I'm like, no, you won't. Just sleep in bed. I'll just catch it and we'll get this over with. And I slept in bed with her and literally was like, it's okay. I'm sorry you're so sick. Like right here.
Uh-huh.
Didn't get it.
Wow.
So I was like, I think I might be immune to this shit.
They were just a carrier.
And then I got it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yes. I don't know what strain it was, Shadow, but it beat my whole ass.
The 8th strain.
I don't know what song it is, Ulfric. I'll have to look it up. Who's it by? Who's that song by? But anyway, so 2024, I guess, was more of the year, but we talked about it a little bit in the Discord stream. We'll talk about it again. A lot of bad stuff happened. And long story short, I wound up not really being able to sing and not making some music for a while. And we just were kind of watching like this big thing that we had built in 8 Graves just kind of crumble a little bit and feel like I felt like I wasn't giving it the requisite attention, and that we were kind of neglecting it to a degree. And I just felt like I had built this really important thing, this thing that was so valuable to me, and I was kind of watching it like fall apart around me while people were still coming to me and congratulating me on how well we were doing. And it felt
disproportionate, right?
Yeah, it felt like really weird. Like,
Yeah.
wow, your band is killing it right now. And I was like, are we? You know,
It sucks not to make something new for time, man. And not because of any other for reasons out of your control.
yeah.
You know?
And for me, it's just, I don't know. Maybe this is arrogant to say, but for me, I feel like it's especially weird because there's not a lot that like takes me out of commission. Like, I'm not easy to slow down.
I agree. Absolutely.
I'm like, generally speaking, kind of a cannonball. Like, I'm just going.
And because of that, I've never experienced you actually being taken out for so long.
Yeah.
That I was like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'd call you up and be like, dude, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, man, there's nothing we can do about not being. And I was like, that doesn't. So I became a cinematographer for almost 2 years. And now we're back.
Nick jumped into a whole
All their
different
fucking
variety.
career, yeah.
Oh, I Sing It Evil. We actually have a song called that, so that kind of works.
Oh, evil.
Mimi, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening, and
So sweet of you to say. Thank you.
especially listening for years. Years is a long time. So thank you for sticking with us all about time, and thank you for being with us now. But yeah, as we were watching everything kind of erode and change, and while we were sitting there, like Nick saying, kind of powerless and like not really sure what to do, a lot of the feeling that drummed up in me kind of went into this song. That has like, this song to me is super personal because it's, you know, of all the things that I've accomplished and all the things I've done in my life, this is probably, if not the most important thing, it's right there. And so having to write about my feelings regarding it eroding and kind of breaking down a little bit was hard to do and hard to think about and hard to talk about. So it really is nice to wake up this morning and see that it had the kind of response that it had, and to see people were enjoying the song. Because again, when you talk about something that's kind of painful and kind of tough, the only way that it makes it feel better when you have to listen to the song and feel the bad feelings that are in it, the only way it makes it feel better is when you guys identify with it and enjoy it and all of that. So thank you. You know, thank you for listening. Thank you for all your kind words of encouragement. Thank you for being here. Mitten, thank you for the kind words. We appreciate that. Here and there, I think people need breaks, but you know, nowadays I feel like people aren't really offered the opportunity to take breaks.
Them, yeah.
Especially in music, like you're just kind of expected to kind of
Be a machine.
all the time.
And which is funny because machines are making music now.
Now you got to
How about
compete
that?
with machines.
How about that?
I'm gonna be like John Henry.
That.
You guys know John Henry, the story? The no, you don't know that?
No, I actually
the
don't.
railroad worker.
I know Phineas Gage.
Well, that's the dude that got the spike in his head. No, this is the guy that they had like these machines that could lay rail and put spikes in, and he was
Yeah.
like, I could do it faster than the machine. And he challenged the machine,
It,
and he did it.
that's insane.
And I don't remember because I haven't told or heard this story in a long time, but I think he died.
Doing it
Yeah.
during the
I don't know if
challenge?
this is even real. I think it's just a story.
Whoa.
But I think like his heart exploded beating the machine.
Oh my God.
Or something. I have to look it up. I could be totally wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, there's an animation. There you go. I have to look it up again. just before the C word. Shadow, that's funny. It's always interesting to see like between Koi and Ulfric and Shadow, like I feel like I know a lot of you guys, and it's interesting how some of you have been here for a little bit longer, some here a little bit less time, but you know, the people that are the most supportive and that are like really here, I know. And it kind of, the different eras of when people kind of joined our little family, they kind of blend together a little bit for us. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to remember when people started coming around. I just remember that I just see your tags, your usernames or whatever, and go, oh yeah, it's them. Yeah, good to see them.
I have the same thoughts. Yeah,
just nice to see you guys.
It is, man. Candles in the dark, you are.
Yeah, little sprites.
Yep. Honestly,
little sprites, little Navis. Hey, listen. Yeah, Chelsea, 2020. If I had to guess, I would have said 2019 for you. I can kind of remember a little bit. It's also different for people that I talked to in here and people that, yes, Koi, you certainly did. People that I talked to in here and people that I talked to in like Instagram and like different areas, because I can identify where you hopped on board based on where our conversations normally exist.
Okay. Cool.
I remember sometimes. YouTube's tougher because there's a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
So it's tougher. But
it is. Yeah, I'm most in tune with this.
Yes.
I'm most comfortable with the platform, probably.
I use it every day, and I'm still not comfortable with the platform. But anyway, that's kind of what the song is about. That's kind of what we're talking about. And again, in every kind of negative thing, especially in songs where I'm kind of talking about the band itself, talking about the project itself, there's always so much of you guys kind of in it. Inherently. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised we didn't talk about that in the commentary, and then I'm thinking about that because it's about more of the project and the community and like how you felt about being away from it. But you know, I don't know. We didn't mention that in the commentary.
Yeah, it's interesting because so much of what I fear losing or what hurts about it breaking down is like feeling like I'm losing you guys. You know what I mean? Is feeling like we're losing the community that we built because I couldn't be there for everybody. You know? And all you guys are always super, super, super supportive, and always, you know, you guys will always reiterate to me time and time and time again, you know, that to take care of ourselves. And dude, the number of comments we get that are like, make sure you're resting, make sure you're sleeping. Like,
and they're more poignant than I think people realize, or maybe do realize it, because I do get into like this go mindset, and then something will be like, hey, make sure you like, I don't know, don't do that. Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, you're right. You just be happy and content and slow down and enjoy life. And
it's funny because we'll say that to other people.
Easily.
Like I always remember when we had the conversation with Rupert.
Oh, yeah?
Like one of the graphic designer who did the stuff for Everyday Oblivion and Phantoms.
And Hello Jupiter.
And no.
Just the art. Just the
Dwight Records.
Yeah.
And the merch, yes.
Yeah.
He had like a deadline with us, and he was like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to push it back like 2 days. I have this thing with my family or whatever. And I remember being like, dude,
I remember that.
I remember being like, dude, don't apologize. It's your family. Like, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. And he was like, you know what? I really appreciate that, because like I don't really get that like that much. And I was like, really? So
he's such a professional.
Oh, he's legendary. So it's always funny how we are, you know, feel that way and understand that people are human beings and need time and rest and space, but that doesn't always mean that we're going to afford that to ourselves. So it does matter a lot that you guys are always so supportive and Hammy, like you're saying, infinitely there. That is very, very true. So much of what this song is about is about you guys. Oh, Mimi, I'm happy that worked out. That's really great. Maybe me starting an hour early by accident is a blessing because we got to actually have you here.
Good data to have, actually.
New Zealand data.
New Zealand data.
You don't have New Zealand data? Your
what
data
are you
ain't
doing?
Your data ain't shit.
Under par.
Come on. Sell that shit to Palantir, brother. I um, Koi and Shadow, we don't need to battle. Everybody is allowed to listen to whatever songs they would like. What would I recommend someone listen to get acquainted with our work? Ulfric, there's two ways to answer that question. I think the first way, and I think the way that most like people who support us, like most of our friends, like the way they would answer it is probably say to go back and listen to Black and listen to like Bury Me Low and Numb.
Yeah.
I think that if you want to have a better picture of what we're creating now, I would listen to the newest stuff and kind of go backwards. Because I think you'll get a more...
Start with King of Nothing and go backwards.
Yeah.
I
King
agree.
of Nothing, Back Down, Your Future, No Prisoners. Maybe dive into Hello Jupiter a little bit. Because I think you'll kind of get a little bit better picture of what we've been doing recently. But honestly, it's funny. If you take our songs and you put them on shuffle and you didn't account for like the production quality, because Nick has just gotten like better and better and better over the years, and we worked with Dwight for a while. We had different producers in house. But like, if you put them on shuffle, what I think is really interesting is that if you weren't accounting for the audio quality, a lot of the songs could be... You could take the songs and make them all independent and draft them onto records, and like make records that make sense.
Well, we were just added to the Amazon playlist genre flute.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Makes sense.
It's kind of how it works.
It is. Yeah.
We do a little bit of everything, and I think you could put songs like No Prisoners or like Doomsday, and you could put that with like Bad Faith, or right, and then you could take like Already Over, that's not out yet, and you could put that with like I Won't Get In and Wouldn't You Like
Nights
to,
and
right,
Nights,
like
which isn't
yeah,
out yet.
exactly,
Yeah.
which isn't out yet.
Yeah.
So you could take like the songs and you could kind of mix them up in weird ways that would work.
I agree.
You could put Chelsea, you brought up Teeth, like you could put Teeth with Stay Away, which isn't out yet, and
Bad Blood.
Bad Blood would probably go with Bad Faith.
Yeah.
So I feel like the songs kind of mix a lot.
With the end, you know, fun fact about the end, I think every single synth on that song is an analog synthesizer, that Korg MS-2000 that I had back in the day.
No crap.
Remember that?
I didn't even know that.
Yep. I played the riff literally by hand. Arpeggio.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. Yeah.
Deep lore, everybody. Deep lore. Yeah, Koi, that's I think the ones that the people overwhelmingly say are the most popular, so to speak. Oh, Hammy, I said a bunch of spoilers. It's okay. It's all right. We're all friends here. If you're here for these live streams, you're gonna get information that other people aren't gonna have, and that's okay. Okay. That's part of the privilege you get of actually showing up and hanging with us, is you'll hear stuff that no one else has heard. Koi, the end. I think I wrote the end. I wrote that like leading into. I think that's like the song on mixtape that really leads into Black the best. I remember writing that song and thinking about.
Is the end on War Out There?
It is. Excuse me. Yeah, it's on War Out There.
It's on a mixtape.
No, it's on mixtape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it going into Black, but skipping War Out There.
It's kind of like foreshadows that record a little bit. I think that was definitely when I was like, getting to like leaning into getting to my saddest. I think.
Okay, that's what you mean. I got you.
And I was thinking about conversations I would want to have with like people close to me to kind of explain who I was and why I felt the way I did, and lessons I could teach them, that like things I didn't want them to repeat. It was like things, like bad things I felt about myself that I thought I could teach other people to, get lessons from, things that I had gone through and done, and starting to really think about how like I didn't feel like I could kind of make up for some of the bad things I had done, even though I thought at the end of the day I was like a decent person. you know, so it's Asia. I can't believe I only started tattooing you 4 years ago. It feels like longer than that. So that's kind of what the end is about. And it's funny because it ties into a lot of the same messaging that's in a lot of the songs now, where it's kind of me discussing myself. But now instead of talking about myself and my close systems, I'm talking about myself in the context of kind of like a broader world. So the sphere has grown a little bit with this current record. For sure. And Koi, I'm glad you like that record. I like that record too. I think there's a lot of good songs on it. I think if we produced those songs with the same level of production quality that we had now, I bet you they'd take on like a different.
Do that. Do we Taylor's
Oh,
the side eye.
Taylor's version. Taylor's version is dumping hundreds of millions of liters. How do you measure gas? Cubic meters
Gallons.
of. I don't know how they measure like
What,
CO2 in the environment.
Gasoline? Oh, CO2. Okay. So you meant like
Kilotons of air pollution from
know.
my private jet taking it to like the grocery store.
Oh,
That's
that's
Taylor's version. Shadow, I don't have to leak the government docs. Lovely people already did, and they're important, but don't read them. You know what files I'm talking about because it's not good to read. Trust me. You will not like people or things. Parts per million, Chelsea. That's how they do it. You're right. Yeah, Koi, maybe one day. I think like when we're getting ready to hang it up, maybe we'll do like a greatest hits or like a reimagined thing. For now, okay. We'll sit on it. Koi, thank you. We appreciate it. I love that song, so that was fun to do. We actually want to do some more covers soon. We have to think about that stuff. Tasia, we really do. Tasia knows from getting tattooed by me that if you think I talk a lot on this thing, wait until you get tattooed by me. I just yap. People will literally sit down and get tattooed and put headphones in, and I'll be like,
talking to them while they have headphones in.
"So hi, yeah, hi," I'm like yelling over their headphones. Like, take your headphones off. It's not good. It's bad news. Yeah. So, yeah, I think it could be cool, Shadow. We'll see. Like, it's on the table. I think when you start redoing your old songs, people start to have the conversation like, "Oh, they must be getting ready to be done." I feel like if you start doing like greatest hitsy stuff, it feels like.
Well, greatest hits is like.
You know
first
what I mean?
of all, that is so old. That concept.
Is it?
Yes.
Do you guys know what those are? Greatest hits records?
No, they don't.
What if we do like now? That's what I call 8 Graves. You didn't like that joke at all.
I don't like that.
Nick did not like that joke.
No, that's what I call a grave.
Guillotine was one of our collabs. Our other collaborations are The Underground with Unlike Pluto, and OK with Aviva. Those are
And
our.
Guillotine with Saint Slumber.
That's what Mitten said already.
Sorry. Yep. I only saw the OK one.
Yeah, we did a feature with Modern Machines. That's our buddy Dimitri. No,
Every
Bleed
time
is with
I
Moy.
breathe, every time I breathe. Every
Breathe.
time I.
Breathe is with
Breathe.
Dimitri.
Right.
Bleed is with Moy.
Right.
But those are features for them.
Right.
Less collabs and more features, which apparently there's a difference between. But those are all the collabs. We would like to do more. We reach out to people.
We do.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, we reach out to people.
This is me reaching out to people, and this is what I get.
Nothing. Cricket sounds.
So anyway, yeah, Koi. So those are our friends. Modern Machines is our buddy Dimitri, and Moy is our friend Frederick, and they're our buddies. So back when we first started releasing music, it was really common to help promote your songs to like put out a bunch of remixes associated with the song, and they were our buddies, and they're super talented, and they were like, "Yo, we'll do remixes," and we were like, "Okay." So
Yeah.
they would just kind of do remixes for us all the time because they were great, and they're talented. and they wouldn't charge us thousands of dollars, which was a thing for a while there when like EDM was at the height of its powers. DJs were getting crazy money to do remixes.
Yeah, they were.
It's nuts. You should have been on that. You're gonna make bank.
That's not what I'm here for, bro.
Yeah, look, I'm
I'm
here for
here
that.
for that.
I'm here for that a little bit.
I'm here to make good music.
I mean, yeah, I won't make bad music to get money, but you wouldn't make bad music.
No,
If you did remixes, they'd be dope.
that's because I don't do things for money. I do things because heart's in it.
That's fair.
That's good. When your heart's not there, you can hear it.
No, because you can't do things you don't like doing.
Correct.
You're like, I'm like that too.
Yeah.
But also, your boy has being poor PTSD.
Hmm.
Someone tries to throw me a bag, I might be thinking about it.
Get that back, dude. I'm not stopping.
Mitten, I don't know what exactly.
I know a bass boost. Yeah, we can make bass boost. No problem.
Wait, what is that?
It just makes the whole song fart out because there's too much.
Oh, like distorted?
Yeah.
Like, what's that, hypertone?
I don't know what hypertone is.
Wait, is that hypertone? Ultratone? Some shit Brandon showed me. I have
If
to ask.
Brandon showed it to you, probably.
No, it's like, do you guys know what that is? Like hypertone or whatever? It's like music that's 3,000 BPM.
That's super fast. Yeah, that's
No, but it like has like the
distorted quality
Yeah.
to it. Now this one is the same song. You just put a big old fat bell curve at like 80 hertz and make it crunch the whole song out. Yeah. Mhm.
Huh. I never knew.
Yeah,
I never.
like the kick and the sub just literally destroy everything.
I never heard of that.
Easy to do.
Interesting. Interesting stuff.
Mhm.
What folks like. I get it. People like the sped up ones, the slowed down ones, the bass boosted ones. We're doing all kinds of versions.
Pretty.
I'm into it.
Hey.
Thank you, Shadow.
Thank you,
You don't have
Shadow.
to do that. Appreciate you. Oh, Crystal, hello. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you and
Good
hear
to
from
see
you. If you haven't listened in a long time, there's lots of music for you to dig into.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for listening. Yeah, Shadow, you don't have to do that. Thank you, though. People just throwing money at us for no reason. This is just supposed to be hanging out. You don't got to give us money. Yeah. So anyway, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. We talked a little bit about the song. We talked about the motivation. We talked about bass boosted versions of songs. I learned something.
Acoustics. We
Who asked that?
have.
Ooh,
So
Scott,
we
good
have
question.
9. We did on acoustic guitar. We'll have an additional one that we're gonna do with piano, and then 2 songs absolutely cannot be done acoustic.
We tried,
We tried,
and we were
but
like, "This is not
good.
going to work."
Not good.
So, yeah. So we actually filmed. We talked about this a little bit. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
We actually filmed the acoustics in this very room
Right there.
with the lights that you see. Nick and I kind of decided to take it upon ourselves, and we think they sound really great and look really great.
I think it's
So-
the best ones we've done, both audio wise and visually.
100%, I
Yeah.
would agree. So what you're going to have here is we have 9 acoustic versions. Then we're going to have one where I'm going to play piano and sing. I'm challenging myself to do this. I'm now saying it in public. So now the world has been made aware. So now I have no choice but to make it happen.
There you go.
I'm going to try to play the piano and sing a song at the same time and do a piano and vocal performance by myself, which I have never done. I used to play a little bit of piano live when we like played live shows early on. We would use keyboards. But it's my intention to try to do kind of a nice low lit, intimate.
I'm excited to film that.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna film it too. We just got to get a room with a piano.
Yeah. We have a couple spots we can go.
We also have the piano that I have. Like, I know it's an electric piano.
I am also getting
Your piano.
my family heirloom upright piano.
We could like clear my living room and wait till it's dark.
Yeah.
Shoot in there,
Good.
potentially. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do
A
that.
lot of cool options.
So we have the 9 acoustics. We're gonna do one video like that. I'm challenging myself to do it. I know I can, but it'll be hard. And then we did do a live performance session as well that we've kind of been almost forgetting about because we did it so long ago.
How many edits do we have of that?
3. And 2 of them are for the songs that we don't have acoustic versions for.
Oh, that's good. It's a good overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you'll get some sort of performance video, whether it be an acoustic version or a live kind of like full band version.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hayden, thank you so much, friends.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate that. You don't have to do
Glad
that.
we could be there for you.
Yeah, it's always happy to hear that the music is there for folks, and we're happy to be there for you too, friend. So yeah, so there'll be 9 acoustics.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have we have 3 live performance videos, which means one song, I forget which one now, I have to think about it, is going to have 2 performance videos, which will be cool. Might be your future.
It might be your future, actually.
Might be your
Yeah,
future.
yeah.
And then we have full commentaries, which now are like 20 to 30 minutes long. So we really dive into a lot of, stuff.
Yeah, they're good commentaries.
Yeah, it's about the song, but it's almost like watching an episode of a podcast.
Right, which made us think
We're thinking about
we're
doing a podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of. It's that format, but I don't know if we're going to be like, hey, it's the 8 Grapes podcast. Maybe we will.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
We're going to do, Hayden, so happy to have you here, friend. And Crystal, of course, no, we appreciate you being here. That's what's cool about these is we have a lot of subscribers, but normally in these instances, we're only dealing with like between 0 and at the very, very high end, like 50 to 100 people. Right. So we can normally have time to talk to everybody, answer any questions that everybody has. That's why I think these are really fun. We're happy if 80,000 people showed up, it would just be Nick and I talking and not really actually being able to interact with you guys. So it's always
That'd be sick.
I don't know what I would do.
I don't know what
I think I'd be nervous. So this is really fun. And Shadow, you're all number ones in our hearts. So you'll have acoustic versions, live performance versions, a piano performance that I'm going to do. You'll have the commentary videos, which are long form. We talk a lot about the songs, about how the songs relate to the world, about how we feel about things that are going on in the world. Then you're also going to have us starting to do these podcasty situations where Nick and I are going to just shoot a half an hour of us talking about what's going on, how we feel, how we think, just so we can keep you guys in touch with us. And then you guys can watch the videos, you can comment, I can answer your comments. So it's just a way for us to have like more regular conversation that isn't only in the live streams every 5 weeks or whatever when a song comes out. And then also Nick was awesome and shot all of his behind the beat videos. So if you're a musician or someone that's interested in music production, Nick does a really deep dive into the components of the song, his mind.
Yeah,
his
it's not
mindset.
too deep too. Like we were talking about it. Like the goal was to not go like, here are the settings of this plugin that I use.
Yep.
But more philosophically and going a bit more in depth on the instrumentation and like the production mindset based off of like what we were talking about in the commentary. So it's more in the philosophical mindset and like what we were thinking as the song was being created and put it together. Again, versus here's why I use this plugin and here's what it's doing.
But you did analyze a lot of the components of a song. So if somebody is like watches it and they're like, "How did you make that song?" You're like,
it's a stem
breakdown. You could tell them.
Yep.
So if you watch a video, you can comment, ask questions.
Yeah, if you have feedback questions, happy to answer.
So that'll be really cool too. Mitten, music videos. So we've done them in the past. The problem with shooting a music video is it costs. I think an inexpensive music video right now would probably run you between $20,000 and $40,000 for like a professional music video shoot.
And to be honest with you, they just don't perform well on any platform.
Yeah.
Everyone is so focused on short form content.
People just want to watch like very candid, short 20-second clips.
Right. So if we did it, it would just be like a labor of love. Thing.
I always say if I have an idea that I have to have,
right.
Like if something pops into my head that I have to do, that I like have to see happen, then I would think about it.
If it includes us, but like we've done stuff in the past, like we did Podge's
Yeah,
animation
with
for
Ghost, yeah.
Ghost. So that was like an idea that we had and it worked. We're like, oh, sick, you know?
Yep. But again,
That's
that was
great, yeah.
because you found Podge
Right.
and you were like, this kid's animation is awesome.
If we
And I
find
was
that
like,
synergy
hell yeah.
between visual and music,
Yep.
then we go for it. But yeah, we're not gonna do like thing where it's performing a song.
No.
Yeah.
I think what we did, yes, 40K in this economy. I think this economy is why it's 40K, man. Yeah, Chelsea, the level of expense. Hayden, I'm so happy that you enjoyed it, friend. That was so fun to do. Armand's the best.
Yes.
And Shadow, we kind of feel the same way. I'm definitely more of a person that's interested in long form kind of curated content because I like to make sure that I can express myself thoughtfully and artistically. But realistically, people see something that looks curated and looks dialed in right now, and they're like, this is an ad. And they just,
Well, they don't have the time.
or yeah, I mean, they have the
that.
time because they watch. They're like, I don't have time to watch a 20-minute video, and then they watch
200.
3 hours
Yeah.
of 15-second videos.
But it's that dopamine hit.
And Crystal, yeah, we've played live a lot. We have done it before. It kind of falls into the same category as music videos right now. If you pay attention to what's going on in the live music industry, and we just saw, I think a really good example was Post Malone and Jelly Roll. And say what you want to say about Post Malone and Jelly Roll's music or them as people. I'm not here to comment on that. What I am going to say is that they are big names in music, and they are the latest victim to what they call blue dot fever. And they call it blue dot fever because when you go on Ticketmaster to buy a ticket, all of the open seats are demarcated with a blue dot. So those two couldn't go on tour because they couldn't sell enough tickets to fill venues, and they couldn't sell enough tickets to make money. With how expensive everything has become, when you go on tour and you have to rent a van, we used to rent vans. The first time that we rented vans to go on the road, it was $49 a day. The last time that we
What
had,
was that? That was forever ago, probably.
I mean, not that long ago.
Like
When
5,
we
6
got it-
years ago.
When did we get that Sprinter with Jordan? 5-6 years ago?
Oh, no, it was 2021, 2022. Maybe.
Wasn't that long ago?
Yeah.
And now we had to rent a I tried to rent a van,
To bring them
The U-Haul?
Yeah.
and to get the van for 2 days was $1,800.
Okay. Yeah.
We used to rent them
There you
for $49 a day.
Yeah.
Now they're $1,800. Gas is $4 a gallon. And still, at the end of the day, you contact venues and you want to play, and they're like, "Oh, first of all, we won't pay you. Right? We'll give you food and beer," which A, Nick doesn't drink. B, neither of us are going to eat like 2 cold pizzas in a green room. And then the second part of it is that most venues now want to take a cut of your merch as well. So you'll go to play, and if they're like, "Oh, you make it back on your t-shirts," and now venues are trying to take 20% of your merch sales.
Yeah. So then, obviously the cost ultimately lies on the consumer. Tickets go up because the margin has to be larger for everyone to get their cut.
Yes.
And the costs and whatnot.
And
so,
we won't do that. Like,
Yeah.
we don't think, like, the conversations I've had in the past when we were trying to book stuff, I won't charge more than like $20 to $25 for a ticket because I don't think it's fair for like the venues that we would play for you to pay more than that to be there. And then they don't want to pay you any money. Everything is astronomically expensive. So really what winds up happening is if you want to go on tour and you want to play a bunch of shows, you're talking about spending, like if we wanted to do a relatively decent, like 250 cap tour that was like a month long, we'd probably wind up spending, if we did it really, really, really cheap, like sleep in the van, we'd probably spend between $20,000 and $25,000. If we wanted to do it comfortably, we'd probably spend closer to 40. And we would make 80% of our merch sales in return.
Yeah, and then you operate literally on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to burn this money just to hope. I don't know. Start to build up in a territory or
Yep.
something,
And so we can either try to go to
It's tough.
cities and talk to the people,
we need tour support at that.
which we have from the label. But again,
Yeah.
the tour support, they're like, well, we'll give you $2,000 or $2,500. And I'm like, that covers like 2.5 days.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
there's a really, really weird vibe right now. And the other part of it is, and Shadow, you're hitting on it, do a show and set up like, do it guerrilla style, right? Like how the old reggae dudes used to do it, right? The guerrilla radio stuff. And you could do that, but you'd have to do that where you're actually going to draw people. And where is that, right? Like the interesting thing about us is because we developed and cultivated a lot of our friends and following on the internet. So there's no one city. In fact, our largest fan base, according to statistics, was originally in Russia.
Can't access. Right?
I mean, people do. I don't, they have Qobuz or whatever that one. I think they have some apps available to them, but there's definitely some limitations. I think Spotify is not available. I don't know that Apple Music is. So again, I don't claim to be an expert on that stuff, but obviously if we go and we set up here in Nashville to play a show, the folks from Russia aren't going to show up, right? So there's an interesting dynamic there where when your supporters are, Hammy, I probably said something really stupid, didn't I? When your supporters are like spread out the way that ours are, it's tough to find like a spot, like what's the central location where we would set up a show. So there's a lot of difficult aspects of it. For us, what works best is going on tour in support of somebody else. And those opportunities, a lot of times bands will come to you and literally be like, oh, you want to go on tour with us? It's $10,000 to buy on the tour. Or it's $12,000 to buy on the tour, or it's $15,000 to buy on the tour. So because the headlining bands can't really make that much money, the way that they offset that is to hand the cost off to somebody that wants the exposure of their tour. So they'll offer a spot as a direct support on their tour for $5, $6, $7, $8, $10, $12, $15,000. So we always try to be pretty transparent about the way that it was all Hammy. All that traffic was Hammy. So we always try to be transparent about how this stuff works, because I don't think people really understand the challenges always that kind of face the music industry and face like mid-level bands. And now that price creep and that like inflation, so to speak, has crept up to even get big acts. You're talking about huge artists that are like, I don't know how to tour and make money on it, right? If Post Malone can't do it, and again, however you feel about Post Malone, he was a mega star for a while. If Post Malone and Jelly Roll combined can't figure out how to make it work, it's going to be really tough for people for now. So there's a lot of interesting challenges, a lot of interesting dynamics. And Nick and I would love to go and play. It's so fun to travel, to be in new cities, to meet people that like your music. We have pictures from shows that we've done, and every once in a while I pull a couple to put up on social media, and I look through them, and they do fill me with so much joy. I really, really do enjoy looking at them and love that we got to meet so many people. And it is still a mind-blowing thing that you can go to a city that you've never been to before and go to play your music, and people you've never met before will show up and sing along to your songs. It's a feeling and an experience that's
what music is about.
It's the best. It's irreplicable.
That's why music started with humans, man. It was a method of communication beyond just words.
We had music before we had written and spoken language, right? Yeah. And there's a reason for that. And it will continue.
It's built inside of us.
Hey. And it will continue to be that way, regardless.
Oh, that's the focus. Hold on.
Of what some weirdo tech. You put me out of focus. I don't care. Regardless of what some weirdo tech bro tries to tell you, no matter how hard they try to sell you on the fact that robots will make music instead of people, they're wrong. And they will always be wrong, because people will always own it whether they like it or not. And those little geeks with their little computer programs and their little algorithms sitting in some stupid desk somewhere being like, well, we could monetize and commoditize the creative output of musicians. But hey, man, you're a fucking loser. And we hate you. And all of humanity hates you because you're trying to steal what makes us people and put it in a fucking hard drive, and you're a fucking loser. And I hope everything bad that can happen to people happens to you.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Anyway.
We're using the Sony ZV-E10 camera, by the way.
Yeah, someone clip that and send it to me. So I can put it on social media. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my feelings on that. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting challenges. But all that matters to us, we're always so happy that we get to make music together as friends, that we get to share. Yeah, that was the angry stuff. We get to share, our thoughts and feelings and our music with you guys. We're so grateful and so thankful that you guys show up to support us and to be here with us. So thank all of you for that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening. Remember, you always help us, even today, by listening to the song, by adding it to your playlist, by sharing it with some friends. That's always helpful. We kind of, as usual, rely on you guys to grow and to sustain ourselves. And our return to you guys for that is going to be trying to give you a lot of stuff to sink your teeth into. So look forward. We're making a kind of a rollout plan now with our awesome product manager, Megan. She's incredible. She's putting together a schedule for all that video content to start rolling out. So look out for that. We will be posting it in long form here. We'll also be taking little highlight clips from it and spraying that around social media so you guys can, you'll see it and catch it and know what to look for. So thank you for everything that you do for us. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening. Thank you for doing all the stuff that I've talked about. Keep an eye, yes, exactly that. Keep an eye out for, Hammy, you know what? I don't really know what the difference between a collab and a feature is. I think
the only difference is ego.
I think it's A, ego, and B,
Yeah.
I think it has to do with how people split up the money. So anytime we do a song with somebody else, we go 50-50 on it because I think that's the right thing to do.
Of course.
So anytime we've worked with another artist, bigger or smaller than us, we split the royalty, right? What features I think wind up being is the artist wants to keep more of the money. So they might pay like a performance fee, like a one-time performance fee to the artist. I think it became really big with DJs, where DJs would make a song and they'd hire like a vocalist, right, to do the vocal performance, and they would pay them like a performance fee. So I think a feature really implies more that the one artist owns the track, so to speak, and the other artist is a guest. But I think a lot of it is ego. We've always done the like 8 Graves X unlike Pluto. And I think we only go first because that's how we populate in alphabetically, because numbers come first in search bars.
Yeah. Also, it makes it so that algorithmically it shows up either as a main release or not. For
how it serves on DSPs?
Yeah.
That's true too.
So.
Plus exposure, Mitten. Plus exposure. Good. I am happy, Crystal. Please listen. And again, I hope you enjoy it. And we have more stuff to sink your teeth into. If you haven't listened for a while, there's new stuff. So that's always fun.
A lot of new stuff, yeah.
But again, thank you for everything you do. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Remember, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch in a little under 2 hours. So you can catch me in 1 hour and 52 minutes. If you cut my AI rant and give it to me, Shadow, I'll love you forever. And in the meantime, we're gonna dip. We're gonna let you guys get on with your day. Again, I apologize if there was any confusion about the time. I swear, at some point in my life, I will be fully migrated to this time zone. That time is not today. Boy says, remember to check Discord, Nick.
I will. Yes, absolutely.
And other than that, we will let you guys go. We love you. Thank you. Thanks for hanging. We appreciate you. And yeah, hopefully I'll see a lot of you in an hour and change here, like a little under 2 hours. Remember, if you're not a gamer, it doesn't matter. We're just hanging out. I'm playing video games. We're just hanging, chatting, just like here.
Deltarune?
Yeah, because there's a new chapter.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tune into that.
And also, if you're going to be at the stream, check if there's another super hard boss in this chapter, because I want to make sure I get all the secret hard bosses.
Cool.
I don't know where Wicked is. We got to ask Wicked. Well, yeah. All right. You guys are awesome. Oh, wait. Duh. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks to the two of you that gave the super comment money thing. You guys didn't have to do that. We appreciate you. Special shout out to
Very kind of you guys.
Hayden and Shadow. And yeah, we love you. Thanks for hanging. And we're gonna be doing this again soon. Keep an eye out for all that video content we have coming. There'll be a ton of it. And we will talk to you very, very soon. Hayden, I hope to see you there, friend. All right, guys, we love you. Thanks for hanging. See you in 2 hours. And otherwise, we'll talk here and elsewhere very soon.
See you guys.
Love ya.
Can we get some Fs in chat, please?